let there be a prima facie investigation by all these lokpal members, and let us accept that the government is proposing 9 members, okay, say go by 9 members. What is the government scared of? What is the judiciary scared of? Don't they trust their own lokpals? I mean, a democracy has to be built up upon the trust. You cannot have a democracy built up upon the distrust of the lokpal. If you start with that assumption, as if a lokpal is some sort of an enemy, it is this mindset which I feel is outside the parliamentary democracy. It is not taking the judiciary within the purview of lokpal, which is outside the judiciary. Next, the members of the parliament. What Team Anna has asked is, lokpal should be able to investigate the allegations. Before I go to these MPs, the latest example is another example that is there as far as judiciary is concerned, impeachment through the parliament. How costly that procedure is, how many years it takes, how long it takes, and today nobody has a majority in the parliament. It has to go from Lok Sabha to Rajya Sabha, Rajya Sabha to Lok Sabha. The latest case is that of Justice Sen. He is not the only one person, but for that impeachment it has taken so long. So in what way democracy will be subverted? Let us come to these members of parliament. What Team Anna says is, Lokpal should be able to investigate allegations that any MP has taken bribe to vote or speak in parliament. Government says no. This MP's conduct in the parliament has to be excluded. Now why? In what way it destroys democracy if the Lokpal investigates into the MP's conduct? Taking bribe to vote or speak in the parliament strikes at the very foundation of our democracy. Government's refusal to bring it under the Lokpal virtually gives a license to the MPs. Because if you are only going to restrict yourself to the conduct outside the parliament, the best of worst conduct that we are concerned is you take monies and you vote in the parliament. So we are strengthening parliamentary democracy if you side with Anna. The next is grievance redressal, on which there is a point of difference. The Anna's team would have it, violation of citizens' charter. If an officer does not do a citizen work in prescribed time, then in the government bill, no penalties are proposed at all. You go to a Mamledar's office, you go to a collector's office, there is a citizen's charter. Work should be done within so much time. What is use of those charters? If you don't prescribe punishment, if you don't prescribe fines, there are neither incentives for doing work within a time, nor there are fines prescribed. Now what Anna's team would claim is that if this has not to remain only on paper, let us prescribe some penalties. Isn't that helpful to democracy, what we are asking? Now government had agreed to that demand. In that earlier meeting of the 23rd May, unfortunately they went back on that demand. I am not on the specifics of the demand. I am not on first you agreed, then you are not agreeing. I am not on that history. My question is, in what way this demand is wrong? In what way this demand will destroy parliamentary democracy? Next, selection of Lokpal members. That is the next thing. As per Anna's thing, how the Lokpal has to be selected. Broad-based selection committee with 2 politicians, 4 judges, 2 independent constitutional authorities. An independent search committee consisting of retired constitutional authorities to prepare the first list. A detailed, transparent and parliamentary participatory selection process. This is what Anna's team has been asking. Let us go to the government version of it. With 5 out of 10 members from ruling establishment and 6 politicians in the selection committee. What the government wants it, the majority will be government members. Now, I mean, this is the very case where the compound has started hitting the field and therefore we are complaining.